Now, just like the name, it describes something about the noun. Because adjective talks about noun, right? Adjective tells something about noun, and descriptive adjectives talk about the description of noun. So these are easy. You just have to find out one particular word that is specifying something about noun. It can be a quantity, description, a question, or a specific point of noun. And that is how we understand the types of adjectives. Like if I have a box, I can say that if the box also has a boundary, right? And there is something in the box. So I can say the key is in the box. So yes, that is also a boundary.
Welcome to Uninterrupted, where communication means no interruption.
Welcome back, everyone. In this lesson, we will be discussing adjectives as we started understanding what adjectives are from our last session. I hope you're clear with the definition of adjectives and you have understood the adverbs that we discussed earlier. Because now we are moving forward and I want you to be clear with everything that we have done so far. Amazing. So when I told you that we'll be starting with types of adjectives in this session, so the first type that I'll be talking about is descriptive adjectives. Now, just like the name, it describes something about the noun. Because adjective talks about noun, right? Adjective tells something about noun, and descriptive adjectives talk about the description of noun, like what are the qualities of that particular thing. So in same manner, like for example, I can give you an example like she wore a beautiful dress. So I am talking about the beauty of the dress, right? The qualities the dress has. Yeah. So that is how descriptive adjectives are. They talk about the qualities, they talk about the description of any noun. Easy, right? It's the same like types of adverbs. Types are easy if you understand them with the help of examples. How else do you think we can describe descriptive adjectives with? Like beautiful, like it is about description of something, like we can say intelligent, she's very intelligent. That is a beautiful flower, right? So that is talking about qualities and description of our noun. After descriptive adjectives, the next type we have is quantitative adjectives. Quantitative adjectives, just like the name, talks about the quantity of the noun. Few books, many, all, that is all about quantities. Something that talks about how much the noun is, like basically the quantity. Alright, so the words that describes the noun and its quantity in a way that they can talk about its quantity, those are the words that we call they are quantitative adjectives. Like I can say I have many books. I have watched all the movies that you talked about. So in that manner, we are talking about quantity of the books and quantity of the movies, right? So that is how it is quantitative adjectives as it talks about quantity. The next adjective that we have is demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives talk about a specific noun, or I would say it points at the specification, points at specific noun. Like if I talk about these books, I can say demonstrative adjectives would be like this, that, those, these, right? So these books are mine. So I'm pointing out at something specific. I'm specifying those nouns, right? So these books are mine. That is how we have demonstrative adjectives. After that, we have interrogative adjectives. Just like everything, interrogative adjectives are always for interrogation, always for asking questions like which, what, whose. So if I give you an example here, and as we were taking the books related example earlier, so I can say that Which book are you reading? So the question about the book is, the question word is talking about the interrogative adjectives, right? So these are easy. You just have to find out one particular word that is specifying something about noun. It can be a quantity, description, a question, or a specific point of noun. And that is how we understand the types of adjectives. It's easy, it's simple. You just have to understand the word, what are adjectives, and their examples. After that, we have possessive adjectives, which shows possession or ownership. Possession means taking ownership of something. So the words that talk about ownership of something are possessive adjectives, like my car is parked here. So what is showing possessiveness or possession or ownership here is my, right? About the car. So it's showing ownership. Whose car is that? That's my car, right? My car is parked here. These are all my books. So that's how you show possessiveness or like the ownership for taking for connecting with any noun. So ownership is shown by possessive adjectives, even possessive adverbs, as you've seen, right? So yes, possession is ownership. Now we'll be talking about last two adjectives, and we have heard, if we don't know if these are adjectives, then we have used these. Knowingly or unknowingly, you all have used these words, that is comparative and superlative adjectives. Comparative, as the name suggests, talks about comparison. When we are making comparison or doing the comparison between two nouns to make one the superior, right? That is what comparative adjectives are. Same with the superlative adjectives, it talk about the superior power or the highest power. That means if we are comparing between the three nouns and who is the superior, better, best, better, best, like we are talking about tall, taller, tallest, right? So tallest is superlative degree here, and tall, and between tall and taller, if we are comparing, then taller is the superlative. That means we are comparing, so taller is comparative and tallest is superlative. All right, short, shorter, shortest. Which one is comparative? Between short and shorter, it is shorter. That is comparative because we are comparing between two. But if we are comparing between three people or three nouns, then there will be short, shorter, shortest. Shortest is the highest degree here, and shortest is superlative. High, higher, highest. Same with that, right? Dark, darker, darkest. So that's how we do comparative and superlative. So I hope all the adjectives and their types are clear to you. I hope you understood all the types with examples and understanding, because now, after covering adjective parts of speech, I'm going to be taking you towards a new parts of speech. That is what? Okay, I'll tell you that. That is preposition. We will be talking about prepositions. I will explain you one by one a lot of prepositions, if not all. There are many, but we'll be talking about the major ones. So are you ready? So if I ask you to define preposition, how will you define it? What are prepositions? What are all the prepositions that we have or that we use on a regular basis? So first, let's understand preposition with its definition, right? So preposition is any word that describes a relationship between noun or pronoun, or the relationship with noun or pronoun with all other words, right? So when whatever words are connecting noun or pronoun to other words in a sentence, or talking about the relationship with the noun or pronoun to all other words in a sentence, are preposition, like in, on, by, with. These are all prepositions, and there are many more. So we will start with the basic prepositions by understanding according to their types, like preposition of time or preposition of place. That's how we'll understand that what all prepositions can be fit into different category. Why is there a need of categorization? There is a need of this categorization because, as I told you, that there are many prepositions in English, right? Like we use on, in, at, of, these regularly. So we categorize them because all these prepositions fits into a different kind of usage. Some prepositions are used for place, some are used for time, and that is how we have divided them in categories. So I am not only bringing preposition types for you, but also I am going to be talking about the usage of the prepositions that fits well in each and every category or the type that I'll be talking about. Alright, so that is why it is exciting. Also, it is very interesting. Plus, it's gonna give you a lot of knowledge because it is about preposition. We use them all on a regular basis. The first category is preposition of place. Words that connect the noun or pronoun and talks about a place with other words in a sentence. So preposition of place describes a place. And the first that we will be discussing is in. In, because we use it on a regular basis. We have to use it almost every day in our sentences, right? So that is why we will be using preposition of place, that is in here. The first in, if I talk about the first use of in, it is a boundary or an area, or I would say within a boundary or an area. For example, if I ask you where do you live and you tell me I live in Delhi, so Delhi has a boundary. The boundary doesn't have to be a physical boundary that you have to see. Boundary can be like just a mental boundary that we know that if we pass this particular area, we will be passing Delhi and a new city will start. So yes, I live in Delhi, or any street area or any city, state, country, anything. All of that will be defined by in. What else can I say? Like if I have a box, I can say that if the box also has a boundary, right? And there is something in the box. So I can say the key is in the box. So yes, that is also a boundary. In is also used for a particular time period, right? Like I will finish this thing in an hour. So when we talk about, and this is also connected to boundary, I'm talking about the boundary of 1 hour or 2 hours. So that particular time period boundary is also covered in if I'm talking about within that time period. So I will finish it in an hour, in 2 hours, right? In time period, we can also say months, years, and season also, right? Like I will do this in winter season, that is in, that means the whole boundary of winter season. In the month of November, when I say in the month of November, I'm not talking about a particular date, I'm talking about the whole month of November. In 2025, I'm talking about the whole year of 2025. There's a boundary, right? So that is how you can understand in. We are talking about a specific boundary of time, of months, of years, and a physical or mental boundary as well. So that is how we use in. Even if I'm a part of team, then also I can say that I am in this team, right? Because a team also has a boundary of the members. So yes, I am in this particular team. So I hope you understood the usage of in, because we use it almost regularly. So I have more prepositions to discuss with you, but first you have to understand in preposition clearly, and then I will discuss more and other prepositions with you from next session onwards, alright? Yes, because there are so many, yes, and it is exciting. So for now, you have to make sentences of the boundary, that is in preposition, that is preposition of place. And I will meet you in the next lesson. Bye-bye, take care.